Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This video and the next like 9 or so after, we'll be going over Magic, and I went ahead and already had built the decks for it, just because like out of what I had very specific wants for deck builds, and these are casual play deck builds. But I don't really care for the smaller amount of 60, and I feel like most of the time like 100 card deck for commander deck, it's just too big. So I typically meet in the middle at 80, and part of that is I have 30 for mana, and then I use about 10 artifacts to a deck. Something to help get mana out. It's indestructible. You can do 1 damage every turn. In case you need a little help starting fresh, that can put everything back into your library. And then for every red spell cast, gain a life. And because this is a burn deck, and I do have a number of cards in here that not only burn the opponent, but help build your life up. If you can get to the point to where you have over 50 life, then you can do 50 damage to a player. And then a red spell or mountain being cast, you gain life. And these are for Chalice of Life, which I'll go over the tokens last. And then I get into creatures, which I do like using some Phoenix, just because like you can usually have a creature every turn to help you out. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to each creature that player controls. And then this is kind of like if you get this out, then if your opponent destroys it, it clears the entire field. So it's a pretty powerful creature that your opponent kind of wants to keep on the field, because if they destroy it, they lose everything. Another Phoenix, which every time it's brought back deals 2 damage. And then I kind of would like to eventually try to build an entire deck based on this, but whenever a creature that has Undying comes back, it deals that much damage to the player. So I have a number of Undying. And then just a bunch of Planeswalkers. And I do believe that they had somewhat recently changed it so that, because at one time, like if you had these 2 Chandras, it would count as, like, that would stack. Like you now have 2 Sandras and you could only have 4. But they recently changed it so that each one counts as something different. So you could have a number of them out. And then just a bunch of dealing damage directly. Another kind of like, I don't know, necessary type thing as a last resort. Deal 20 damage to each creature, Planeswalker. Enchantments deal damage every turn. And then Vance's Blasting Cannons. Tokens go over. And the creature count and like instant sorcery or enchantment, those are like 20 a piece. So here's 20 for that, and then 20 creature. And these are tokens that are created by the deck. And then that morphs. And then here's the Chalice of Life. You gain 1 life, and if you have at least 10 more than what you started with, it transforms. And then you can tap for loses 5 life to target player. I got a few of those in there. And then, like, once this enchantment changes, you can deal 3 damage to player by tapping. Alright, and that does it for the red burn deck. And I've got a number of decks that I'm going to be doing videos for. And then I will end this with a giveaway for Magic the Gathering once I do all the deck videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.